Welcome all, I am Ramesses II, the greatest pharaoh of all time. Believe it or not, I had a pretty great childhood. I'll begin with this. I was born in 1303 BCE in ancient Egypt. When I was born, my father, Sethi I, was the pharaoh of Egypt. My beautiful mother, Queen Tyre, was his wife. I grew up in the royal court of Egypt. Due to my father's power, I was raised to be a leader just like him. I had three siblings. Tia and Hemutiah were my two younger sisters, and my older brother was Nebchesnebet. My older brother, Nebchesnebet, was the heir to the throne. Although when I was 14, he passed away, so I was now the heir to the throne. Of course, I could not reign by myself, so I married two lovely ladies when I was a teenager, Queen Nefertari and Queen Isnefret. Do not tell Queen Isnefret, but Queen Nefertari was my favourite queen. I ruled for 66 years, from 1279 to 1213 BC. This shows that I was dedicated to Egypt's success as I ruled for many, many years. I was the third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty. I made a very significant change to society by allowing my fellow people to remember past pharaohs. With my architectural skills, I built monuments and statues that allow people to appreciate and remember past pharaohs, who I looked up to as a kid. My people worshipped me, not being cocky or anything though. I am considered one of the best pharaohs of all time. I was loved because of the prosperity that my country enjoyed, as well as my skills as propagandist. My people. Well, I believe I treated them to the highest of standards. I did get paid highly in taxes, but this was just because of the work I did. Other than a rise in taxes, I protected my people really well from attackers. I extended Egyptian borders so my people were safe. Speaking of protecting, there was a major incident that was really hard to conclude. This was the Battle of Kadesh. King Mu'tal Ali and myself's troops went into battle to gain the ownership of Kadesh. This battle was fought in 1274 BCE. During this battle, I made two mistakes and nearly cost me the battle. I went ahead of my army, leaving 3 divisions chasing behind me. I did not have any support at all if a spy or soldier was wandering around. The second mistake I made was that I stupidly believed that the Hittites went the wrong way to battle, whilst in reality they did it on purpose to confuse me. How dare they be so sly? I ended up finding myself trapped. How did I solve this? Well, I calmed and reorganized all of my troops, which ended up being the right thing to do, as we won the battle. After all of my accomplishments, I built the Abu Simbel, the complex at Abydos, the Ramesseum, and many more. Remember the story of the Battle of Kadesh? Well, the treaty is still here today, and so are many of my sacred poems. After all of this, you are still asking about how people will remember me. Well, I have left people scurrying to see all of my architectural monuments that I built. Also, people find my poems fascinating. The treaty from the Battle of Kadesh, which was the first signed peace treaty ever, by the way, will forever lie in my legacy. These are all things people will remember me by. My legacy will always be talked about, and archaeologists are still going to be surprised when they find so much more from me. My life was so amazing. I and many others think so. I hope my stories have allowed this sentence to be perfectly clear in your minds. I, Ramesses II, am the greatest and most significant pharaoh of all time.